Well, today we are in Eustis Country Club Manor. We are in a country club of, what the heck is this? This is some kind of a trailer park. Not the bad one, but the typical trailer park. People are 50 and it's near a lake. It's very nice, kind of sunny. The venue is fairly small. And unfortunately, they didn't figure out the parking lot, so I got my truck right in the middle of the road with a car. Oh well, here's what it is. We got a Rambler, 69 Rambler, SRT Challenger, El Camino, very red, Pontiac, 6-cylinder. Oh, I love this thing. Ooh, economy line. Econo line. Oh, they're ready to rob a bank or something. Gran Turismo, Studebaker. He looks stout. Paint looks very fresh. Cognac from the 90s. 74 is dark. It seems like I got it set up for street use. Rumblebee. And a nice Chevrolet. With the wood slats. The new gauges. There you go. And obviously, no bumper. Chevrolet. Here's the wheel from the 40s. We've seen this one before. About a year ago, I arrived very late to a car show, and this was the only car available, so I made a short video of it. Spot, U.S. Marines. I hope you can listen to this. We have a lot of wind here right next to a lake. We got a lot of noise. Everybody's yapping. But fortunately enough, we don't have a DJ today. And don't mistake it. I used to be a DJ. I like DJs. I just don't like the copyright issues that I get when the music gets in my video. Thunderbird with a Continental kit, which makes it fishtail lock. Oh yeah. As we see, we saw in Mecum, this Thunderbirds, the prices are all over depending on condition. There were some that were not sold at 20,000, and there were some that were sold in excess of 50. All depends on condition and package. Some of them have supercharger or something like that, bigger engine, but mostly conditions. Corvette C3 with a Crossfire. Yeah, the Crossfire is a type of engine nobody likes. Have these cars and they drive it all over the nation. A Bel Air Chevy, 2-door. As you all know, most of this 57, mid-50s Chevys with a 4-door, the value is really low compared to the 2-door. Some people just viewing the car show from the golf carts. We are in a community here, so Fiero GT. Yeah, by then this might be like an 86. Right now they kind of figured it out. This 6-cylinder. I believe this had 2.8, the same one I had in my S10 pickup truck many moons ago. And it was okay, kind of truck motor. The Fiero was infected with a lot of problems. In '84, when it came out, my sister bought the first one off the boat. And oh my lord, it was a basket case. Everything was falling apart. It didn't catch fire, but they changed almost everything within the car. The car was in the shop half of the time. And screws were falling in my hands as I was washing the car. Unbelievable. Never had that before. For sale, 12,593 Jeep with a 4-cylinder 2.5. 2.5, fairly reliable. Now look at this beautiful piece of engineering. Ooh, it's like a pop-off valve. Yeah, pop-off valve. Done with, man, this comes from the toilet. And that's a sanitary tee like you have under your sink. And that's shoved into the engine. Wow, what a piece of engineering. You got a filter, PVC, pop-off valve, and boom, into the car. Oh yeah, so we got a fastback Fairlane. Look at this. British racing green. Look at the interior. Pretty simple. Nothing fancy. But look at the fastback. This was considered a big aerodynamic thing for the Daytona until they got races of NASCAR back in the late 60s. Still, couldn't compare with a sharp nose Daytonas. Yeah, they had wings and everything. It's a shoulder. Carbon fiber wing. Got the Whipple. And built with pride by Matt. Click. That's what I think it says. One of the cleanest 250 Fords I've seen in a long time. Clean as I mean, like, you know, not any modifications that are stupid. This is pretty much stock. Paint is fair. I love the grill. I always love this grill. One day I'm gonna have one of these, maybe. This is 250. Seems to have a mild lift. Looks like a lot of fun. This might be the oldest car in the venue. It's a 1930s Ford. Appeared to be a Model A with a rumble seat. Back in the day, cars were pretty simple. And if you got some extra passengers, all you need is to pop the trunk. And they will be nimble enough to climb to the steps and fall in there. Usually, people back then were a lot more agile than now. Now, after all the hamburgers and crap that we eat, forget about it. And that's a real trunk. Cool combination of color. Works out pretty good for this kind of car. It's a 1930s. Awesome. Another pre-war era car. It's a Ford. Look at this beautiful lights. Oh yes. On the nose. That's the whole look of the car. Not a large car whatsoever. Very simple. Like typical cars in the era. I'm not an expert on this, but this looks like the Business Deluxe big truck. Bootleggers love these cars. Hop them up. They were small enough, lightweight enough, and got a big trunk. And also salesmen. They used to go all over the nation selling their goods. 1930s Ford. I think this is fiberglass body. It looks like mild customization, very elegant green, and plush seats with leather. It actually looks pretty comfortable. Got the vents on the side. Look cool. Get some ventilation. And it kind of make you believe that you're driving a fighter plane from the era. Man, they have their heart in the right place. The execution just didn't work out. This thing couldn't carry crap. It was ugly. This could have been like El Camino Part 2, but it wasn't. They put an LS engine in it, and it sort of looks the part, but doesn't. It's not a great car or a great truck. Some people think this is a classic. Some people think this, became a valuable car someday. Some people might think that way. Oh, this is a hot rod, power tour. Long haul gang. That means that they started and ended with the tour, which is quite a feat when you're driving something like this. A lot of noise. Chances are you don't have air conditioning. Okay, this one has air conditioning, so I stand corrected. Cool. Another beautiful Ford. Very red. Oh yes. With a long boot tag. Every comment. Every comment was a step above the Falcon. This is convertible. This is the one you want if you're here in Florida. Already convertible, plenty of space for you. Yeah, so this is what you do when you retire. You come here to Florida. You buy a little aluminum can to live in it. I'm afraid the hurricane will not come get you. Move close to the water with canals and all that thing. And on the weekends, you bring your car and you have fun with it. Well, I guess the car show is over. Let's go home.